welcome back to the Hive. I'm the Hive Mother, and today we'll be playing day 2 of Strange Horticulture. Yesterday we started day 1, Friday, and we found all kind of interesting items, clues, letters, labels, archives, the will to explore. We discovered a new plant and some new pages in the Strange Book of Plants. And we did identify a couple of plants. It looks like at least 3 of them. And that was all we had for Friday. So I'm just going to close up the day from Friday, and we're going to start a new day. All right, it looks like we're going to start out with a cutscene here. A deck of cards. Row H, the third river. It started when she found something she was not meant to find. A book tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside Library. Okay. So this card, I would say, would go in with maybe clues, because it's not quite a letter. I'm also going to move the picture. Okay, the game has made up its mind. That picture is not a clue, it is indeed a letter. Hello. Oh, the archives where these go. Okay, so our checked off things will go in our archive. Please ignore my dog. She has the zoomies. Alright, Hellborn. Got any purrs for us today? No, he's fed up. Day 2, Saturday, Isidore Burbridge. Bring me a sample of Apis demysis. And be quick about it. That damn cat is setting off my allergies. Shouldn't have that animal in a shop like this. Buddy, we got beef. Not a fan. He does look like he falls in the main character category, along with the psychic. I would like to amend my previous statement. She was not the first character we had encountered with needing a amplified hearing flower. She had bad nightmares, and that was a mistake on my part. So today is Isidore Burbridge. Burbridge is a rich man who inherited a fortune, but never experienced the love of his parents. He expects people to do his bidding and is quick to anger. Perfect. We love a man who likes to be mad at the air. There are many in Undermire who would be glad to see the back of him, but with wealth comes power, and few would challenge him to his face. Alright, so he just gets to be a bud for no reason. Love that. Bring me a sample of Apis demysis. Alright, plant book for the win. And it looks like we're just gonna skim right through it and look through our Latin names, because he wanted to give us a Latin name. Alright, brandy root, Apis demysis, a plant with medicinal properties that can aid with digestive troubles when prepared correctly. Maybe that's why he's so mad. He's constipated. Let's see if we can change around his attitude. Care must be taken, however, as the rough leaves can be an irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. Maybe he's just inhaling the whole plant. Maybe he's just grabbing that thing out the pot and just shoving it in his mouth. Maybe that's why he's irritable. Okay, let's see what puppy this will be. This kind of seems like the shape that we're going for, but this one's feeling it. Look at it up close. Pictures look very similar. The leaves are coarse to the touch. Okay, this is gonna be it. Use plant. Plant identified, Grandy Root. Rewards, we got a book entry. Meek Dew. The beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. It may be a pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. Interesting. Okay. And since we have our Grandy Root identified, we're going to label him. Alright, Mr. Grandy Root. And he doesn't seem poisonous, as can aid with digestive troubles, so we're going to keep this one in the yellow. And we're going to call up another customer, David Schaffer. Lake Undermere is looking fine in the sunshine today. Here's your mail. Okay, the mailman doesn't get a character info slot. Must just be a little side character. Definitely unique characters. And I love the texture of the letters. Oh, we have another letter from Amos Duncan. And of course I can't see anything. There's an old slate mine at Hard Knot There's an old slate mine at Hard Knot that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. I've never seen anything like them before. They seem to have found a niche in the damp, dark tunnels left by the tramways. I thought you might be interested. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Slate mine, Hard Knot. Fungi. Okay, let's go get some fungi. I'm going to put this back in the letters, put my book away, and our will to explore is high. So I'm going to pull out our most recent letter from Amos, and we're going to find Hard Knot. This magnifying glass has been an absolute lifesaver. This map has got such detail, and the creator must have worked very hard to make it this difficult for me to read. But I mean, I'm not knocking the game. It's absolutely beautiful. I love the creativity and the design that was put into this. I just personally can't see. Haven't been able to see. Still can't see. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're just gonna... Oh. Hard Knot. An iron gate, rusted by years of abandonment, sits across the entrance to the tram tunnel. Rusted it may be, but it won't budge. It's locked. And it wants a plant. I'm going to put all of our items away and take out the Strange Book of Plants. And it wants a Calvolum. I'm so sorry. Calvolum. According to legend, This plant can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. The heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant the nickname Love Lock. Okay, let's look for us some Love Lock. It doesn't say anything about any flowers or petals on the plant. And I feel like this would be in the picture. Let's smooth, waxy leaves. I have a feeling we're just gonna have to guess. Made up of many smaller blue flowers, they smell pleasant. Heart-shaped leaf. Heart-shaped leaves. I feel like Donkey in the Shrek movie. Blue flower, red thorns. Blue flower, red thorns. Blue flower, red thorns. Let's try this one. I'm not 100% sure on it. I must be better prepared next time. So that's what happens when you try and give them the wrong plant. We're gonna go back to what I kind of was thinking in the beginning, and that would be it. Plant identified. Rewards. I got a book entry, and we're gonna collect Aguria. When burned, incense made from the woody stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. Light blue flowers, like the rounded tufts of gentle lamb's wool, characterize this plant. Light blue tufts. Since we did get the plant identified, we are going to make sure we label it Clovilium. Okay. And it doesn't say that it's poisonous. I'm going to keep it with the yellow label for now. I do have 3 kinds of labels. I haven't decided what I'm going to use the third one for. Right now, we're just using our yellows as non-poisonous plants, and I'm using my other identifier being poisonous plants. I haven't come across one yet, so we haven't used any of the other colors for that, but that will be something I'm assuming we're going to get into in the future. Hard Knot has some more playing for us to do, so I'm going to leave my plant book out. The gate swings open slowly, complaining loudly on its rusty hinges. After a short exploration of the tunnel, I'm rewarded. So it looks like it gave us 3 plants, actually. That's really cool. We're looking at, oh yeah, mushrooms, because Mr. Amos said there would be, which is really exciting. So thanks, Duncan Amos. So with our new mushrooms, we're going to put them on our top shelf. I'm going to spread them out just a wee bit. I think 3 plants to a top shelf is a nice spread. And we do have a full will to explore, but I am feeling another customer, so let's see. Reuben Ward. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest, investigating a possible murder there. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood is a secretive lot, and they're not keen to talk to me. Their leader, the Arda, or whatever they call her, she's dead. My instinct is that they're hiding something. I was hoping you might have some fox button that would help me win them over. So it looks like the leader of the witch clan is dead, and he's investigating this murder. And we're gonna help him investigate it. Let's see what our fox button flower characteristics are. An offering of fox button is considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers. Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs along the stems. Okay, I'm feeling this purple one first, right out the gate. Oh, we have a competitor here. Okay, those both have leaves growing in opposing pairs. Also, ooh, this one looks closer to the picture. It smells of nothing that I can detect. Let's get a closer look on these two. See, these seem to be more pointy than in the picture. These seem to detail rounded leaves. And the same for this. So we're gonna put him back and we're gonna give Mr. a try. Use plant. Cool. Plant identified. Rewards. We got another book entry. It's Brimlock. Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a drop made using leaves from the Brimlock plant. It has a warming effect that protects against extreme cold. When conditions are just right in the cold of winter, Brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. Okay. Waxy and tough. That kind of sounds like one of the flowers that we already have. I am going to label our fox button. I'll get the hang of this. Alright. Fox button. And doesn't say anything about being poisonous, so for now, we're just going to leave it with a yellow label. And we're going to go and look at our Brimlock. Those suffering from hypothermia, it has small yellow flowers and they're waxy. I did bring a flower pot or a plant plot under the microscope, and I do remember it mentioning something about having leaves that are waxy and tough, but this could be a descriptor used for plenty of plants, so I'm not going to go out guessing on any labels until I get a customer for it. Let's see. Victoria Gray. I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of the St. John. This is the girl. This is the one that I had confused with the psychic. This was our first customer and helped us identify our St. John's poppy, which I thought I changed the name of. Why is there a comment back here? I'm gonna fix that again. Okay. There's a medium using the room, illegally I might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. Is there a plant you know of that I can use to give them a scare and drive them away? I need my sleep. Okay. Victoria Gray doesn't seem to fall in our main character slots. She's got to be some kind of side character just to keep the plot going. Mr. Reuben Ward does fall under the character slot. He's the investigator that is trying to solve the witch's murder. Reuben works with the police on murder cases. He is a kind, good-humored man, but beneath the mask he is deeply sad. His only child, a daughter, had seemed troubled for some time before running away from home several years ago. The victims whose story he tries to uncover are all somebody's son, somebody's daughter. The search for answers drives him forward, piecing together the logic of life and death. This is always so sad. Maybe one day we'll be able to find his daughter, but we never know where the story will lead. Back to Victoria. Victoria is looking for Harlequin Blue. Let's see what kind of information we have on this flower or plant. Harlequin Blue. When the bushy blue flower heads die back, they release seeds with glowy pappus which assists in wind dispersal. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. As they burn, they let out high-pitched shrieks, widely believed to be the spirits of dead souls trapped within the plant. Nice. Okay. This looks like an interesting flower. Once again, channeling my inner donkey. Blue flower, red thorns. Blue flower, red thorns. Blue flower, red thorns. This is kind of similar, but I'm not getting anything from it. I'm kind of sure that if I happen to give her the incorrect flower or plant, she will tell me that I'm incorrect, hopefully. Red fruits, long flat leaves. Scratches the back of my throat. Smells faintly of wood smoke, feels like rough glass paper. I'm not really seeing anything that jumps out at me right away for this flower. It's blue. This one seems to be pretty close. I might disagree on how blue this is, but I can see where it's coming from. Blue flower, stiff leaves. Okay. It does indeed say that it's blue flowers, so I will believe them. Let's give this one a try. Use plant. I need to be more careful. That wasn't Harlequin Blue. I must be better prepared next time. I wonder if we just don't have this flower. I'm not missing any flowers. It said it had blue leaves. What else has blue leaves? Airy scent. Helps with wind dispersal. Okay, let's give this one a try. And I know it doesn't exactly look like the picture, but I'm picturing this being the inside of the plant and this being the outside. And then when the blue flowers die back, this will be the inside, and we'll assume that this has not died yet. Let's use this one. Look, plant identified. Rewards. We got a book entry. Nice. A blue harlequin is identified. We got a shimmerlung book entry. The dried stem of the shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white-purple light. Flowers grow wrapped in large ridged leaves. Okay. We're gonna label our Harlequin Blue. Harlequin blue. And I'm not seeing anything on the plant being poisonous, so I will just assume that it is not. I'm gonna keep my storage organized and give our kitty a cute little pet and go on to the next one. Bethany Coleman. You may have heard the rumors that our Arda is dead. May Ardunia bring her spirit peace. The nature of her death is unusual. The sisterhood does not often look to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. Okay. If you show my sisters this letter, they will allow you entry to the forest. To be assured of your discretion, we require you to use Mary's breath to bind yourself to secrecy. Okay, so she's a witch. Bethany is a witch. She does indeed fall into one of our main characters. One of our 10 main characters. She is in the sisterhood. Beth was born into a loving family, but never felt settled. She sought out a higher purpose when she was still young and left home at 14 to join the sisterhood of Ardunia. The head of the sisterhood, the Arda, took a liking to her and helped her to develop a renewed purpose, caring for the forest and putting her faith in the goddess Ardunia. Now her mentor has been murdered and Beth is looking for answers. She left home at 14 to join the sisterhood. His daughter seemed troubled and ran away. I wonder if they have any connection to each other. I'm not going to say they look similar because, I mean, her nose is smaller, he's got a large nose, but their eyes seem kind of similar. I'm not going to get into any theories yet, though. Miss Bethany Coleman would like some Mary's breath, so we're going to whip out the Strange Book of Plants and see what we have for Mary's breath. Get some water. Okay, Mary's breath. The wide, waxy leaves allow this plant to collect the large amount of water it requires. It is said that a person can be bound to secrecy using Mary's breath. It used to be grown in the royal gardens so that the king could ensure the trust of his confidants, but the practice fell out of favor. Wide, waxy leaves. Okay. That's labeled already. Something that really sticks out to me about wide, waxy leaves is this. Veined leaves that have a waxy finish. Let's pop it in. Use plant. Mary's breath, plant identified. We've got a letter. We've got a letter. I wonder what it says. We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen and the Arda has been murdered. You will find us deep in the Grisdale forest, a mile from the lake shore across from Trover. Please help us. Yours in hope, the Sisterhood of Ardunia. This will be our letter that'll allow us into the forest. And with these things, I think we will be taking a trip. Oh. Are raising the dead. I have a growing fear deep within me. I cannot let it take hold. So this is starting to fill up. I wonder what will come of it. Okay, we're going to pull out our letter of the sisterhood, we're going to the Grisdale Forest across from Trover. Let's find the Grisdale Forest. A lot of this is mountains. We're here. Grisdale. Grisdale Forest. Across from Trover. Did it say a particular side of the forest? Deep within the Grisdale Forest? No, it doesn't. We're just going to click right in the middle. And it looks like we're getting somewhere. Grisdale Forest. As soon as I step off the road, 2 members of the sisterhood step out and remind me that this is their forest and I am not welcome here. I try showing them the sister's letter, but they tell me I'm in the wrong place and move me along without offering any help. Okay. We got nowhere, and our will to explore is going to have to build up again. I am going to water a few plants and maybe see if we can get another character into the shop and see if that gets us anywhere with pursuing the sisterhood or what's going to happen next. Also on day 2, I do notice that it is not raining, so that doesn't seem to be an everyday occurrence in our dreary town of Undermere. Pet the cat. Aww, he's purring. Okay. Put our map away. Isidore Burbridge, the meanie butt. I'm this close to reporting you, half-wit. The last plant you gave me has made my skin itch furiously. I'll have your little shop shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right. I need to think carefully about which plant I use here. My actions could have consequences. Butterdale or Meek Dew. And it seems he's only asking for one plant. It seems to have like a an or symbol here. So we're gonna get out our strange book of plants and look and see which would be best. Let's remember the last plant he got from us. It was Grandyroot, which can aid with digestive troubles when prepared correctly. Care must be taken, however, as the rough leaves can be an irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. Okay, well, you didn't use it correctly. No wonder why you have a bad attitude. Butterdale. Those suffering from hypothermia. Oh, my bad. It's on the wrong page. Butterdale. Often found growing in clumps on valley sides, Butterdale has been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. The dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched to form a poultice. The flowers smell buttery to some people. Okay, all manner of skin rashes, but I don't know if this would necessarily be a skin rash. This has kind of started internally and gone externally. Let's see what Meek Dew has for us. The beautiful flowers, made up of many smaller florets, make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. It may be a pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. Okay, I thought this would be harder. I thought this would be a harder thing to differentiate. I thought they would both be cures for irritants, but it's not. So Meek Dew is purely decorational, and Butterdale is the cure for our irritants, all manner of skin rashes. So we're gonna get this man some Butterdale because he needs to lose the 2 Oh, purple flowers, light buttery scent. A+, let's do it. Plant identified, Butterdale. We got a book entry. Oh, and this will be the end of our day 2. Let's collect our book entry first. Storian. The dark red fruits should not be ingested under any circumstances, as they are highly poisonous, resulting in insanity and then death. A cross-section of the stem shows the distinctive triple exilium and phloem of the Storian. Nice. Okay, so I'll let you know right now that I have not read all of the entries in this book, but this is the first that I'm really seeing of, hey, this one's poisonous, don't eat it. So that's pretty interesting. Let's pull the book entry back up. And cross-section of the stem shows distinctive triple. My money's on this one. I could be very off. We could get another plant and it'd be the Storian. But if for somebody to walk up right now and ask me for the Storian, I would definitely pick this one, because it also says the scent has a scent that scratches the back of my throat. So I mean, if we had any doubts, I think it'd be that one. Put this away. So that's it for day 2. For Saturday, we did identify a couple of plants today, which is pretty exciting, and we also met some new characters: Bethany Coleman, Reuben Ward, and Isidore Burbridge, who needs to lose the tude. And then we can't forget that the head of the sisterhood, the Arda, has been murdered, and we are currently helping some of the sisterhood, even if it is unwanted by the others, to solve the mystery of her murder. And with that, we'll leave day 2, Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. We'll leave day 3 for the next episode. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.